stick, keeps it alive. Penguins try to wedge one deep. Tangradi and Craig collided, but Tangradi stays with it. Here's a soft give to McDonald behind the net, trying to walk around the far wing post. Penguins are still on the attack. Tangradi, tough wing corner, drop pass in the slot. McDonald shoots and scores! A laser beam! Eric Tangradi never took his eye off the puck. Binghamton thought they had a clear, good heads-up decision-making. Colin McDonald went to the soft spot, jumped on a deflected puck, and Obi, that wrist shot was a missile to the top corner. We've got a 1-1 tie.
And all the more impressive because it actually got deflected before it got to McDonald. He settled it down and just lays that puck in the top right corner, and what a shift by McDonald and Tangradi.
In the second period, Penguins 0 for 1 on the power play, looking to get something going. Binghamton is 2 for 5, but both of their goals have come on 5-on-3s. Here is Grant. Good step around by Ben Street, walking in. Street going deep, lifts a backhander, it bounces in. It's Alex Grant going to the net. Ben Street did a Linda Ronstadt blue by you down the left wing side, lobbed a backhander in front. It hit a body or two, and it dribbled into the goal cage. The Penguins get some justice. Street just goes right by Greiba, lifts a backhander. It clinks off of the glove, and I think it hits Binghamton defenseman at the far post. I think this is going to go off Klinkhammer. Ben Street with a wonderful charge to the net, lifts the backhander, hits Klinkhammer. This will actually be Street's goal, but it's a second period power travel broadcast booth. Penguins, after an icing call, they win it out. Ryan Schnell, smart play, flips it in. He'll challenge against Ratchuk. Ratchuk hasn't played much, and yes, that is the younger brother of former Penguin Peter Ratchuk. Carl Snape, tip, slap shot, goal. Carl Snape just let one fly from the right point. It was a heavy deflection. It bounced off the ice, and the Penguins have their first lead of the night. What a shot, what a goal. Carl Snape fired it up from the right point. Let's see if there was a tip in. Excellent job in front. Obi, you can see a screen. Snape just let one fly. It really appears as though one of the Penguins touched it up front.
Zach Sill's going to get credit for that one, and so good considering he's had kind of a tough game so far. He's continued to work.
Binghamton sends 4 men deep. McDonald up the boards out of the zone. Here's Tangradi. He's got an open net. Back to McDonald, and Max shoots. He scores. Put a bow on it, and now it's on like Donkey Kong. Tangradi, as unselfish as can be, goes back to the Mac attack. The Penguins put in an empty net goal. Credit Binghamton for a great effort, but the Penguins are going to move into first place in the conference. A terrific victory with a depleted lineup. What a goal, Obi.
Great goal and great work in the defensive zone with Binghamton pressuring, and Phil Samuelson gets it around the boards, around 3 Binghamton forwards. McDonald makes one step past the defenseman. He and Tangradi start up 2-on-1, and then Tangradi unselfish, and McDonald seals it.
Number 25, Eric Tangradi.
So the
and
puck
number
drops.
4, Carl Snape.
And
Time
Snape
of the goal,
gonna have a big 2 assists.
1952.
So the Penguins are out to salute Brad Thiessen. A 4-2 victory. That was a lot harder than you might have thought. Binghamton had leads of 1-0 and 2-1, and now a nice 3-game winning streak is in the books, Obi. Granted, 2 of the wins are against last place Binghamton, an empty net goal. The only reason why we didn't have another 1-goal nail-biter tonight.
Well, you have to beat the teams on paper that you're supposed to beat, and it took a great effort again against the Binghamton.